It was morning, but there was no peace in the jungle. High above, several helicopters circled in the sky, their engines tearing through the silence of the forest, while the people inside laughed and aimed their targets as if this were nothing more than a game. Drop it. A bomb fell. A few seconds, and then the earth shook violently. Trees were ripped out from their roots and thrown into the air like pieces of paper, and the people inside the helicopters started clapping. Perfect hit. Another bomb. Then another. With every explosion, the forest was breaking apart. But then, something changed. One bomb dropped, but it didn't explode on the ground. It hit something. Suddenly, a massive tree was ripped out and hurled straight into a helicopter. Boom! The helicopter exploded mid-air. The laughter was gone. Mayday! Mayday! Chaos spread everywhere. The helicopters scattered, losing control, moving in panic. And then, inside one helicopter, a pilot turned back to look. Through the window, something was there. A massive eye, glowing in the darkness. And in the very next second, a violent jolt. The entire helicopter shook as if something had grabbed it with bare hands. It was Kong, standing above the trees, enormous, furious, watching everything. Now the hunt had changed. Kong grabbed another helicopter and threw it down with force. Fire, smoke, screams. The jungle had become a war zone. At the same time, inside one helicopter, there was a 15-year-old boy, terrified, clinging to the window. Suddenly, Kong's hand appeared. The glass shattered. The boy was hanging outside, holding on with just one hand. Help, please. He tried his best, but his grip was slipping. Below him, the deep jungle. Above him, Kong's shadow. His hand slipped, and he fell. At that very moment, Kong opened his mouth with a terrifying roar, and the boy fell straight into it. The people in the helicopters froze in shock, but in the next moment, Kong didn't swallow him. He gently took the boy out of his mouth and carefully placed him inside a cave. The boy was unconscious. Outside, the battle continued. Now dozens of helicopters had arrived. Bullets, missiles, attacks from every direction. Kong was fighting, answering every strike, but he was getting injured. Bullets hit his body, explosions pushed him back. Then a powerful missile struck. Kong staggered. He stepped back and leaned against a massive rock. Heavy breathing, a wounded body, but his eyes were still alive. Meanwhile, the soldiers began landing, weapons in hand, moving forward carefully, and then a faint sound came from inside the cave. The boy regained consciousness. He got up in fear, hearing the noises outside, and slowly stepped out of the cave. As soon as he came out, the soldiers froze. All eyes were on him. Wait, he's alive? The boy looked around in fear. Then his eyes met Kong. Kong was looking at him too. For a moment, everything went silent. The soldiers, the boy, and Kong. Then a soldier raised his gun. Take the shot. But the boy shouted, no. He stepped in front of Kong.
Don't shoot!
Don't shoot, he saved me. Everyone stopped.
It's over! We have to stop this!
Kong slowly stood up, wounded but powerful. He looked at the boy one last time, then at the soldiers, and then he turned and disappeared into the darkness of the jungle. The helicopters and soldiers stood in silence. No shots were fired. No one moved. Only one truth remained. He was not the monster. Sometimes, the real monsters aren't the ones we fear, but the ones we create.